Hey everybody, we are going to bore you to death today with some stock talk. What? Disney stock. Just had a big day and I have some thoughts. Hey everybody, I'm glad you're here. My name is Jeff. This channel is Dole Whip Dad. If you like Disney things and other stuff, you might like this channel. Smash that subscribe button. Let's get into it. Okay, so this is actually part one of a two-part stock talk series that I'm going to do if and only if I don't bore you to death. If the first video gets like 8 views, I'm out. If it gets 100 views, I'll do part two. Stocks can sometimes be not the most exciting thing to talk about. I've been wanting to get into Disney stock since I heard about the streaming service. Oops. So if you're aware of it at all, it was big news last week. The streaming service was announced. Well, the streaming service pricing was announced. And Disney stock had its biggest day in like 20 years, 15% up, blah, blah, blah. And I didn't buy yet. Now, I have bought since. And that was only a couple days ago. And you're thinking, what? This guy bought at the height? Yeah, I kind of did. So it actually dropped down today. It was down $2.15. It closed today. That's down more than 1.5%. It closed at just under $130 a share. Let's talk about it. So it went up in 12% in one day, just the other day. $1,000 investment in Disney stock on April 15th, 2009, 10 years ago. $1,000 in Disney stock in 2009. Today, April 15th, would be worth $7,600. $7,600. $1,000, $7,600. Over 10 years, but that's pretty good if you ask me. Here's the thing. At the 52-week low, so the 52-week low just means, if you don't know what I'm talking about, Disney stock within the last 52 weeks at its lowest point was at 97.29. That's 25% increase today. I can tell you this, just a month and a half ago, it was barely over 100. So the 52-week low isn't that far from where it was trading, between 97 and 105, 102, somewhere in there for quite some time. Yeah, but it closed today at $130, $129.90. Here's the interesting point. So as I already said, a $1,000 investment in April of 2009 would bring you $7,600. An $1,000 investment 10 years before that, a $1,000 investment in 1999, all the way to 2009, would have brought you almost nothing. Basically, you would have broke even. Is that nuts? Now, you'd be up 30% just on that last day. So that $1,000 would have turned into $1,300, I think it was. Am I saying that right? Point being, there was a whole 10 years there that while it went up and down, it basically stayed flat from 99 to 2009. But from 2009 to 2019, 1,000 turns into $7,600. Now, let's take you back even farther. I graduated high school in 1988. Stop it. Yeah, I know I'm old. I graduated high school in 1988. Had I done what I considered doing, buying stock, had mommy or grandma or Aunt Trudy, I don't know that I have an Aunt Trudy, although I may, bought me $1,000 worth of Disney stock in 1988, again, I know I'm old, leave me alone. It was $5.40. $5.40. Today that would be $24,000 and change. $24,074 to be exact. Yeah, that's pretty good. Now, it's been a long time, but still. So here's what I'm saying. Should you buy Disney stock? Full disclosure, and I'm not a financial professional, I just did 10 shares. But I'm going to buy more as I can, whatever. You know, I ain't rich, but you do what you do. Anyway, do I think it's going to still go up? Yes. Again, I'm not a financial professional, but let me give you the reason why I think it'll go up. Let's talk about Netflix. Netflix has 148 million subscribers, okay? So let's call it 150 million, okay? Didn't come overnight, took a long time. 150 million subscribers. Netflix is doing well. Disney Plus is not going to knock down Netflix. Stock market doesn't seem to think so. I don't think so. Netflix is going to do just fine. Netflix just raised their price. You don't raise your price if you're worried about losing people. They're doing fine. They're going to continue to do fine. They're clearly a great company. We all like the product. We spend money on it every month. You get a company that has cash flow every month. It's a good company. They certainly do. But hear me out. If you, in the history of Disney, didn't take the Disney Plus as its own company, okay? As its own company, not including all the other stuff. Will the Disney Plus venture be profitable? Here's why yes. So let's call it $70 a year, $7 a month, or $70 a year. That undercuts Netflix quite a bit. So it's not going to hurt people to buy it. You've got kids, you love Disney, you're going to get Disney Plus. People are going to buy Disney Plus. Everybody thinks so. Can they get 150 million subscribers on Netflix? Let's say no, okay? Let's say no. Let's say, can they do half? Let's say no. Could they do 1/3? I'm going to go with yes. Could they get to, in 5 years, could they get to 1/3 of the subscriber base that Netflix does? Well, early on, they're going to price it very low, $70 a year or $7 a month. 1/3 of what Netflix has, 1/3 would be 50 million subscribers. 50 million subscribers at $70 a year at the discounted price, assuming no price increases, assuming everyone takes the 2 free months by signing up for the whole year. That's $3.5 billion. Wait. Every year. $3.5 billion every year. So they're talking about how Disney's talked about they're going to put $1 billion into new content, not their vault, not all their current library, $1 billion into their product, into new shows in year one. And then they're talking about $2 billion doing the same in year two. $3.5 billion a year in revenue. They're going to do fine. They're going to do better than break even in their first year. They're going to do better than break even in their second year. And then if they don't provide any new content ever again, which they will, and they only could get to 1/3 of Netflix's viewer base numbers, same number, $3.5 billion in revenue a year. So listen, that doesn't take into account the parks. That doesn't take into account the movies. The parks are killing it, by the way. The movies are killing it, by the way, profitability-wise. This alone would be a good company. Is the stock going to go up? Am I a professional? Am I right? Close at 130 today. Again, fair warning, I bought 10 shares. I'm going to try to buy 1 share a month for the rest of my life. Maybe I'll be stupid. Maybe not. If I bored you to death, I totally understand. If I didn't bore you to death and you want to hear how we're buying stock, it's not through a broker. It's way easier than that. If you'd like to know, 100 views, I'll do it for sure. People just ask me a question, I'll send them an email. It's super, super easy. You don't have to go through a broker. You don't have to call Schwab, whatever. Make sense? Disney stock, what do you think? Are you in? Have you bought stock? Are you thinking it's crazy to buy stock right now at its peak? Because that's exactly what I did. $1,000 in 2009 turned into $7,600 in 2019. All right, there you go, Disney stock talk. If there's anybody here left, I'm glad you're here. If you want to hear more, let me know. 100 views, I'll do version 2. 20 views, I'll blow it off. What say you? Comment below. Do you own stock? Do you want to own stock? They don't have any benefits for stockholders anymore. They used to, but they got rid of that because now everybody buys stuff online. That's a whole nother thing. Thanks for watching. Go do something awesome for somebody, even if that's yourself, and maybe that's buy some Disney stock. Mr. Iger, I'm coming for you. By the way, I would love to be one of the top 10 Disney stockholders of all time. Right now, I only have 10. That's a whole nother video. We'll get to it. Have the best day ever. Thanks for watching. See ya.